Greetings all. I thought it was important to make this video because I'm one of the few people I know and converse with who's picked up on this issue. And let me say I'm not 100% sure, but I'm something like 95 to 99% sure. And if you had played early access, you would have noted that dark vision was tremendously useful. And why? Because it negated the penalty for fighting in poorly lit and dark areas, quite simply. Whether it was 12 meters with standard dark vision, or 24 meters with superior dark vision, i.e. for the 3 Underdark races, Dwergar, Deep Gnomes, and Drow, that made a huge difference. And it also served as the basis for a video I put out about the Dragonborn dilemma, because at the time, I based my assumptions and my information on early access. Now, much has changed, and one could make an entire video about the differences. I don't think that's very important, because we're now in the full game, and that's what matters. But the difference between the value of dark vision in early access and the current full release build of the game is, no pun intended, like night and day. At the moment, it appears as if dark vision does not matter at all. Now, you might remember something similar if you're a Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 veteran, namely that you had something called infravision, and this did almost nothing. Basically, if you were at a dark area, poorly lit, the infravision would light up living beings on the screen. It was like looking at them with infrared. And if you were a human, you didn't get that. But it absolutely had no impact on gameplay, i.e. combat. It made no difference. And effectively, from what I can observe now with respect to Baldur's Gate 3, with the current build of full release, that is what dark vision is. It's cosmetic. So if you're in a dark or poorly lit area, you will notice that, say, Lizelle, Githyanki do not have dark vision. We'll see it as we would as humans. Humans, for that matter, would suffer from this too, so Gale suffers from the same issue. But if you play Shadowheart, or you're playing a Dwergar like I am, then the area is illuminated. And that is a purely cosmetic difference. Where is the proof for this? Well, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. If you enter combat, and you're about to strike someone, either with a spell or a weapon, you will see all the advantages you have and the disadvantages you have. You will never see, in the current build, a disadvantage due to lack of dark vision. And mind you, that was a huge thing in early access. When Lizelle was trying to target somebody, say in the Underdark, she would suffer penalties without a certain ring that provides illumination, which I bought, by the way, and used, and it makes no difference. Now you can observe this in the footage I've been showing. Lizelle is on a dark boat in the Underdark. There's no illumination, and she's not suffering to hit penalties. I've tried this with Gale as well. They are absolutely fine, which means that, as far as I can tell, dark vision is now a cosmetic issue. Now, in a single player, and I don't mean co-op, but in a single player RPG, game balance is perhaps not the most important thing. After all, no one's really suffering from the fact that dark vision probably isn't a thing anymore, other than as a cosmetic feature. And I have to speculate that this happened due to internal testing. Larian had recruited various people to playtest the game, and they probably came to the conclusion that this is really annoying for humans, halflings, Dragonborn, and Githyanki, let's just get rid of it. But this also means that for every other race, dark vision is pretty much useless. And at the moment, I think it's largely indisputable that Githyanki are the most stacked race. They get so much, and they don't even suffer from a lack of dark vision. What I would like to see on the part of Larian is some kind of clarification on this officially. Because one last time, dark vision, or the lack thereof, was so consequential in early access, and now it doesn't seem to matter at all. But before I go, I'd like to invite you to my Discord server, where you can discuss Baldur's Gate 3 with like-minded people, as well as other RPGs. And as always, thank you for tuning in. And if you like my content, you can leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be informed of my videos. This really helps out the channel, and I'll check you out next time. Take care.